Narcissistic people create conflict so that they can win. They create competition that you don't know anything about so that they can win, so that they can make you feel bad and they can feel better. Have you ever noticed how when it comes to a special occasion that's not about an individual narcissistic person, they will go all out to ruin that special occasion for you or for those around you. And once they've brought you down, once they've made you feel bad, they suddenly seem happy again, because when a narcissist is feeling bad, they seek to make you feel bad so that they can feel better. Or they go all out grandiose to throw the most lavish party ever, to take the limelight away from whose party it is, because they want all the praise and the recognition for the party they have thrown. Narcissistic people are seeking that excessive attention, and when they don't feel enough within themselves, they create environments to make themselves appear better than others. They rationalize things in their own mind. They put others down to make themselves feel superior. Narcissists aren't looking for order. They're looking for complete chaos to create order within themselves. It's always a catch-22 with a narcissist. No matter what you do, it is not going to be right by them. What works one day will not work the next day. They're not looking to compromise with you. They're not looking to find a solution with you. They're not looking to agree with you. They're looking to put you in your place so that they can remain in charge of you, so that they can remain in control of you. They want to be the top, and they need everybody else to be beneath them to feel better within themselves. And when they spot somebody that is better than them, that is doing better than them, they can either seek to sabotage those who are doing better than them. They will put down, they will find flaws in those that are doing better than them, or they will look for people that are doing worse than them and put those people down so that they can feel like they are superior to those people. Narcissistic people get you into a place of anxiety, fear, dread, where you dare not ask for their help. You daren't ask for their help from previous reactions from them when you have asked for their help. They believe that everybody should help and run around after them. However, they don't think they should have to run around after you unless it can make them look good in front of an audience. So they might do very little for you. However, when you're out with friends, when you're out with family, they will go on and on and on about everything they do for you, even if they don't do those things for you. Yet if you speak out, you look like the one that's being bitter, and the narcissist gains all the sympathetic attention because they will just do the right amount of stuff for you in front of an audience to sell that audience an illusion of who they can be. A narcissist would rather impress a stranger than care for their own family. So they get you to a place where you recognize that you can't go to them for help. You can't go to them for support because they crush you. They belittle you. They tell you how worthless you are. They tell you how stupid you are, how dumb you are, how incapable you are. They don't always directly say this. They don't always directly call you an idiot. However, many will do. Some will just turn around and say, oh, I can't believe you can't do that for yourself. Would you really need my help to do that? Even a 5-year-old can do that. Anything to pull you down because you've asked for their help. And they don't want to give it. They want to make you feel like you're asking too much of them, like you're putting them out, because they're going to hold it against you forevermore, and you're going to have to be eternally grateful that they helped you. And anytime they want your help, they're going to bring that up and they are opportunists. They are going to use what they did for you against you to get you to do something that perhaps morally you do not want to do, because they don't respect your boundaries. They don't respect your beliefs. They want to get their own way. Yet, due to past experience, when you don't ask them for help, they're going to be offended that you didn't go to them. They're going to take it personally. They're going to take it as criticism that you didn't go to them for help and support. They're going to turn around and say, well, why didn't you come to me? I could have helped you with that. And whatever it is, however you've done it, they're going to tell you how you did it wrong. They're going to explain how they would have done it better than you, to tear down your achievements because they felt irrelevant, that you didn't ask them for help and support, because they don't recognise that when you do, they use it against you, or you daren't ask them for help and support anymore. So they're going to hold it against you that you haven't asked them for help or support with something. They take this as criticism. They seek to then devalue you and put you down, usually by telling you how they would have done a much better job than you. Or if you call a third person in for help with something that the narcissist could perhaps fix or do, but you don't want to rely on them due to the past experience with them. So you might call a third person in, and a narcissist is just going to turn around and say, wow, I thought you could do that yourself. Do you really need their help? Again, to diminish you, to make you feel small so that they can feel big. A narcissist is going to go all out to exaggerate just how much they've done for you, just how much better they are than you at anything that you do or they do. They're going to go all out to make you feel like you're incapable of doing things. And the thing is, once they have devalued you, once they have got you in that place of weakness where you no longer feel enough, where you feel inadequate, where you feel incapable, once they've got you into that place, they then discard you because they feel like they've no longer got use for you. However, they blame you for becoming depressed. They blame you for becoming anxious. They don't take responsibility for what they've done to you. And more often than not, they turn around and they say, no one will put up with you like I would. You'll never find someone like me. And as you take responsibility for who you are as a person and blame yourself, not recognising what they've done to you, you're the one that's left believing that you're the one with the issue that needs to change. And we all have things that we need to change. However, we do not need to change other people's problems. We only need to make choices that are relevant for ourselves to help ourselves through life. When you're in a relationship where it's all about one person winning, you're no longer in a relationship, you're in a competition. A relationship is about two people coming together, working together. Narcissistic people take relationships apart and then blame you for why they failed. Narcissists aren't looking to work with you. They're working against you. However, they're going to train you into believing that you're working against yourself. They're going to make you feel that insecure, that you don't believe you deserve any better. So you work harder to please them, not recognising what they're doing to you. They are going to exaggerate every little thing they've ever done for you, and then they're going to play down anything you've done for them. Whatever you've done for them is going to be wrong in some way. They're going to make you feel like you're asking too much of them, but they're also going to make it so you daren't ask anything from them. When it comes to narcissistic people, they have their own insecurities that they can't recognise within themselves. They're not willing to recognise within themselves. We all have insecurities of one form or another, where people can often turn inwards and have that self-doubt and self-blame. Narcissistic people turn outwards and seek to punish others. They seek to bring other people down. You cannot win with a narcissistic person because they are creating competitions that you don't know anything about. And when you do know about those competitions, you still cannot win with them because they're just going to change the game on you. They're going to blame you, shame you, mock you, ridicule you. They're going to go all out to destroy who you are as a person so that they can feel better about themselves. The only way to win with a narcissistic person, because we do get to a point, most of us get to a point where we want to win because we've got that fed up of being stood on, trampled all over. So most of us get to a point where we want to finally win, when in actual fact we possibly don't want to win. We just want to rise from where we've been put and start again and find a happier life for us. And the way to do this is to walk away and no longer play. It's very difficult to walk away from things we don't know anything about, or we can't recognise that's happening to us, or we were raised to believe this is how people behave. It is difficult to walk away from what we don't know about. However, once we do know about narcissism, once we do understand their behaviours, once we do understand what they've done to us, once we do understand what our emotions and feelings and instincts were telling us, we can walk away and create a new life for us that is much happier without somebody who claims to love you while secretly trying to destroy you. And you loving a narcissist more will not make them hurt you less. It's who they are as a person. That behaviour has been programmed into them for a long time, either from the childhood or the trauma or the life experience they've lived, or the learned behaviour that they've recognised works for them. They don't recognise their own insecurities. They don't recognise their own inadequacies. However, they do recognise everybody else's. And they will point them out any way they can to make other people feel bad so that they can feel better. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot give no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.